There were over 900 overdose deaths in British Columbia in 2016. Fentanyl is at the root of this epidemic. Vic PD's focused on fentanyl, focused on getting these deadly drugs off our streets.
Connor, we're here in the exhibit control and purchasing section here at Vic PD. How do we get the exhibits here? What process does our members have to use in fentanyl investigations?
In order for us to seize drugs off the street, ultimately we need a search warrant. We need to get into a drug dealer's residence. We need legal authorization to do so. So we need a search warrant. And that means an officer has to sit down in front of a computer and gather all the information that we have been able to provide to the officer. That is, what observations were made during the course of the surveillance. What other information was gathered by the drug investigators. That can be a very time-consuming process for the officer writing a search warrant. That can take hours, even days, to put together a multiple-page package. It has to show a judge that we have reasonable grounds to believe an offense has been committed and that inside a certain residence we're going to find drugs. We present that to a judge. Ideally, we get authorization, and then we've got our search warrant.
And as we have seen, these investigations are very complex into fentanyl drug dealers. How many pages are we talking for a search warrant? How long does it take to actually write one?
It varies case by case, but it is common to see a search warrant application with dozens of pages that can take multiple hours or days to complete.
What type of expertise do these members have when they're writing the search warrants?
Typically, the officers that we choose to write search warrants are seasoned investigators with a great deal of drug investigative experience. And then they're given the opportunity to be mentored by a more seasoned officer so that when they provide this evidence to a judge, it is accurate, it is precise, and it's going to get the results we need, which is that issuing of the search warrant.
Something else we've seen through the course of all these videos is, you know, there's some exciting parts of policing, but there's also sort of the mundane report writing side of it. Any comments about the actual sitting down at a desk writing the warrant?
The job of writing an application for a search warrant, you wouldn't describe it as exciting, but it's crucial in the process. We want to make sure that all our searches are authorized by law, so therefore it's very important that the officer who we've chosen provides an accurate depiction of the evidence, and that is one of the most important pieces of drug investigators' experience.